Hello and welcome to F1 2020's new feature, My Team. We need to select our character, which we've already got set up.
Okay boss, Carl here. Let's get this team up and running. The first thing we need to do is register a team name. First, enter a team name.
Okay, so our team's going to be called Kentech Racing.
Now, let's choose our primary sponsor for this season. Some sponsors offer a larger signing bonus up front. Some offer more weekly income. The better we perform, the more our level will go up as the team gains more acclaim. Doing this will increase the income from our sponsors.
So, I've checked out these sponsors before, and the sponsor I believe to be the most achievable and give us the most reasonable amount of money is probably the TriStar sponsor or the Shark sponsor, but I'm going to go for the TriStar sponsor this time.
Our chassis won't be going anywhere fast without a power unit, so let's sign one of those now. Obviously, the better the performance and durability, the better, but be careful about spending all our cash. We're going to have people and facilities to invest in as well. Power unit suppliers will also provide upgrades throughout the season at no extra cost.
Okay, so clearly they haven't got the balance quite right on the engine manufacturers at the moment, but the team I'm going to choose is Mercedes, just purely because of being a Mercedes fan, and we've got the money to choose them, so why not?
We're not much of a team without a second driver. Here are the drivers interested in joining our team. Look at their stats and pick someone you think can get us good results. As long as... looks like we can't afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Let's go back into one of those and sign someone cheaper. Or, looks like we can afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Go ahead and confirm if you're happy.
Okay, so after looking at the teammates, we didn't have Mick Schumacher available this time, who normally costs $1 million. So the person I've decided to sign up is Callum Ilott. He cost 1.5 million, so we didn't quite have enough. We didn't have quite enough money from our sponsor, so I've just gone back in there, selected Shark, so we got a bigger signing bonus, and now we can afford both the power unit and the driver we want, so we're going to go ahead and confirm that, and hopefully we pick up those 5 Constructors' Championship points, probably towards the end of the season if we do pick them up, but I think with a Mercedes it should give us a good head start, and see where we go from there.
Let's select or edit the livery we'll be running this season. We can add more sponsors to the car as we sign them throughout the year. And don't worry, we can edit our look at any time from HQ.
Okay, I've set up a few liveries already, but let's go ahead and create a slightly different one for this season, why not? I really like the purple one, but you just can't change the colour scheme on it, otherwise I'd be picking it if I could change that colour. Okay, I think we're going to go ahead with this one. We just change the colours and get back to you when I'm happy with it. Okay, so this is the livery I've created. It's a bit of a darker orange than what I'd normally go for, but I quite like the way it almost looks like a copper effect, so we're going to go ahead and select this livery.
Now we need a badge for our team branding. Select an existing badge, edit it, or create one from scratch.
Okay, so I'm going to select the one we've got existing. It sort of matches the logo there, so we're going to go with that.
Last but not least, we need to pick team colours for the rest of our branding. You'll see these colours throughout HQ.
And okay, the colours we're going to choose, I'm going to see if I can get that sort of coppery colour going on again.
Great, that's everything we need. You can go back and edit anything we've done so far, and we'll come back here at the start of each season. But if you're ready to go, hit advance to head to Team HQ, and we can start our push to the top of Formula 1.
Let's go get it. Okay, so the races, we're going to go ahead and do the full 22 races. I don't see the point in doing any less. I mean, there's certainly some tracks I'd like to miss out, but not the ones which it takes away. So yeah, we'll go 22 races. The settings which I'm going to have the game set up on, just in case anyone wanted to know, I'm going to have one shot qualifying, just try and make it a little bit more exciting, you know. If I make a mistake, it's over. I'm starting near the back. Formation lap off. Race distance, I'm going to do 25%. I might up that to 50%, but we'll see. I'll certainly have it on 25% for the races which I don't like, but we'll see how we feel about that. AI driver level, we'll stick with 90. Some tracks I might up it because I do better at some tracks than others, but we'll try and get it so that, you know, it's a realistic race, and I'm fighting with the back teams. You know, I'm not pushing so much for points in the first season. Yeah, I don't want it to be unrealistic. I don't want a brand new team coming into the sport and being able to absolutely smash it. But we'll see how we feel about it. If we need to up it, we'll up it, and we'll see what you guys think as well. Okay, and assists. So I have brake and assist off, anti-lock brakes on, medium traction control, corners 2D, manual, on, and then ERS, DRS, and fuel assists all off. Right then, so it looks like we're going straight into an interview here, and from past experiences, I know these answers have quite a lot of impact on your team, so we'll see what we want to do here.
Hello folks, and welcome to the HQ of Formula One's newest team. We've been invited backstage to gain an exclusive insight into what could be one of the most exciting entries in the sport for many years. Now, we've seen a number of new teams enter the sport over the last decade, amongst their number Manor, Caterham, HRT, and of course Haas. And while some have proved to be successful, others have morphed into different teams, and some have disappeared completely. What marks this team out, though, as being something different is that its owner is also its driver. There's a rich history of that in Formula 1 too. Sir Jack Brabham, John Surtees, Graham Hill, and Bruce McLaren all drove their own cars in the sport, but it has become increasingly rare in recent years. What's very special about this team, though, is that while the team itself is new to Formula 1, so too is its driver and owner. Whatever happens this season,
Okay, then.
you made the history. Tell me, do you feel up to the mammoth task of both managing and driving for a Formula 1 team?
So I'm not going to go ahead and read all these out, but I'll read out the answers which I'm going to give to you. So I won't lie, it's been a lot of work, and there's even more to come, but I wouldn't have taken on the task if I didn't believe in myself and the team. Just give the team that team morale.
Every team needs two drivers, but what was it that drew you to your teammates?
Okay, so we've seen what they can do on paper, and I see a lot of potential in them.
No one aims to finish bottom of the table. Who's the team you're aiming to beat?
Okay, so Williams will be right at the bottom, and then probably Alpha next, although with the engine balance the way it is, it might not be that way, but I think we'll go for Alfa Romeo.
How are you expecting the car to feel out on track?
I'm going to go for a balanced approach across these, try and give each department the benefit of an answer. So we'll go traction out of corners, which will be aero.
The other teams now have years of experience, both on and off the track. How are you planning to catch up to them? Overtaking is a key part of this sport. How have you ensured that your car can take advantage of each opportunity that comes your way?
Okay, so we have done aero and we did powertrain the last one, so we'll go chassis this time.
And finally, which of your new departments are you most proud of?
And then I think this one is the one which has the most impact, and to be honest, what I really want to do is focus on engine. I know in the last Formula 1 games, engine had a really big impact on your car, and it was certainly the area which you wanted to develop first, so I'm going to go for engine this time, and hopefully that gives us a good boost at the start of the season.
Well, that's about all we've got time for here. We will see how this fledgling team fares in its first Grand Prix.
Okay, so a new part to this new My Team is the activity timeline, and in between sessions you have time to fit in these little events, and basically they affect the team in different ways. Get more cash, get more resource points, get more acclaim for the team or driver, and more morale for different departments. Because of me wanting to focus on power, I've selected a power and durability focus, and then to be honest, I'm going to go with cash, just because I know before I couldn't afford to re-sign my driver, so I think getting cash is going to be absolutely key, and making sure that we stay above sort of 2 mil or something like that, so that at least when it comes to re-signing a driver, we can keep him. Okay, so another new feature here is the facilities. So in these you can upgrade different sections of it. So you can see you can increase the speed of your upgrades, the failure rate, how many you can do at one time. Because of how we answered the questions, and particularly that final question, we're already at spec 1 on the powertrain, which also ties into your R&D. So as you can see, under, if we go into aero for example, we can't go any further without getting spec 1, so we can only do certain upgrades. Same for the chassis and same for durability, whereas on the powertrain we've got a bit more unlocked here, so we can go further in the development progress, which is what we're going to go ahead and do now. I'm going to select some of these power upgrades, just give that extra bit of a push, and hopefully they get done before the start of the season. Okay, so they won't, they'll get done just after the Australian race, but we'll go ahead and do that now. Okay, so we've got 475 development points left, and I know we get another 500 from the activity, so we're going to go ahead and we are going to advance until we've done that power and durability focus, and then we should have some more development points, and we can spend them on upgrading something. So R&D, and I don't think it will let us do. Oh, it will let us do too, because we've got the spec 1 facility, so we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, and not like you haven't already seen the car, but we'll go ahead and do the car reveal now. I think the only difference really is that you get to see it with the sponsors on there now. Although I don't think we've got any more sponsors since, so that's a lie. There it is, some unusual colours, some colours you haven't seen a Formula 1 car in before. Okay, so let's jump into it and let's get to Australia and see how we get on. So hopefully you enjoyed this episode. I know it's a little bit more boring, there's not any racing in it, but we had to set up the team there, so we've got everything raring and ready to go for Australia, and the next episode, which the link will be in the description below, will be in Australia. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to watch me live, go over to twitch.tv/Kentech. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.